in the gate, ready for the start, and Barbaro broke through the barrier. Barbaro broke through the barrier, and that does not bode well for the favorite here. It just jogged off just a few feet. The outriders are right there to pick him up. Now they're going to bring him back behind the starting gate. Gary Stevens has been in this position before, and Gary, this is not a plus.
No, it's not a plus, Tom, and I'll tell you what, it's a bad feeling in just a normal race, let alone a classic. You know, these gates are usually held together with very, very strong magnets. There's a huge amount of power that's going through these gates, and it takes a pretty good force to break open those gates. And as he lunges forward, he probably hears a noise, and that's his cue to go. You see him here. He gets it with his knees a little bit. It doesn't look like anything too serious. And you know what? They're very, very lucky that the assistant starter did let this horse go the way he did right there. They're getting him back in. No harm, no foul, it doesn't look like here.
Well, he's been on his toes all afternoon. Let's go back to Tom Durkin.
Once again, ready for the start of the 131st Preakness Stakes. Like now's a little fidgety in there.
Hurry up!
Came away rather cleanly, and like now, and Garrett Gomez is intent on that lead. He sends him right from the beginning. And Sweet Northern Saint is going to run with him. Bernardini is away third. On the outside, Diabolical is fourth. Barbaro, I believe he's being pulled up. Barbaro is being pulled up. An astonishing development here. Barbaro is being pulled up by Edgar Prado. He is out of the race and out of the Triple Crown. He appears to have injured his right rear leg. His right hind leg appears to have been substantially injured. In the meantime, the Preakness field continues on without Barbaro. Like now has run an opening quarter in 23 1/5 seconds. Sweet Northern Saint is running in second. Brother Derek in the mix. He's up with the vanguard. He is moving early. Through a half mile, 46 3/5 seconds. A bit slower than the Derby, but serious nonetheless. Bernardini is running in fourth. Diabolical is fifth, 6 lengths back to Platinum Couple, followed by Hemingway's Key and Greeley's Legacy. In the meantime, Barbaro has been pulled up. The saddle has been removed as the field moves into the far turn. Into the far turn now as they round the far turn after 3/4 in 1:10 and 1. Like now, confronted by Sweet Northern Saint. Those two head-to-head. Bernardini is rallying, and he is rallying boldly. And Brother Derek is struggling mightily now. Back to fourth. Diabolical fifth toward the inside. And now the field turns for home. Bernardini rolls up to Sweet Northern Saint. Like now has capitulated, and it is Bernardini in front. Sweet Northern Saint cannot stay with Bernardini. Bernardini strides away from the field at the 8th pole, in front by 4. Sweet Northern Saint, no real response for him. Brother Derek and Hemingway's Key. It is going to be Bernardini to win this Preakness. A bittersweet Preakness it was. A 6-length win over Sweet Northern Saint, followed by Hemingway's Key and Brother Derek as they all pass the stricken Barbaro, I should say. The final time was tepid, 1:54 3.